build a startup which is trying to create a new ecosystem, or is trying to break the barriers within an ecosystem and build something new, there's always a chance that, you miss out on it. But, you know, right founders coming in action, right market being chased, right problem statements that you just catch up with, you get a chance to evolve not just as a founder, but as a market leader as well. Because every founder started from zero, that's from the scratch. But at the end of the day, it's all about how you chase the market and how do you actually prefer to win the market. Because it's all about right strategies, right winning moves, and making the right approach to win the market at one given point of time. So here I am with two founders, Dheeraj and Lokesh. I met them in the NASCOM event, and today we have a whole new conversation that is happening whole together. But I had a chance to learn about their product, Ravian. Amazing product, building a great ecosystem around an automation that is localizable. That means, like, what, if you have a platform that is on your laptop and you want to run some sort of an intelligence on it, you need not have to have hundreds of plugins. It just works. That's how these guys are building. And of course, more about the vibe orchestration, a lot of things that we are just planning towards. There are multiple things that we have planned, but this spotlight series is all about saying what greatness is a product to what greatness as a founder is. It's all about chasing that one market win. So thank you so much, Dheeraj and Lokesh, for being on the show. Means a lot when you folks took your time on a Saturday morning and are able to join the show. So let's just go on with an intro of each other and we can just start the podcast. So Dheeraj, you want to start?
Absolutely, Vishwa. And thank you so much for the introduction. And it's a pleasure to be here and introduce ourselves and talk about the product. So I'm Dheeraj. I'm co-founder and CEO at Ravian AI. We started this company in May 2024. It's been 1 year we have been building. Lokesh, you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, sure. Thank you, Vishwa, for the lovely introduction. Pleasure to be here. As you know, my name is Lokesh. I'm working in machine learning, artificial intelligence from last 10 years, and we are building this product for everyone to use AI ML just from their system rather than going for a particular website and doing something.
Cool. All right, folks, we had a quick conversations that was happening. There's a question to you upon, like, hey, why Dheeraj or else Lokesh, any one of you can answer, like, why are you folks building this product? Because what are the problem statement that you saw? What are the problem statement that you are trying to solve? Because if you don't find a problem statement and you don't know what you're solving, that's something that is not acceptable at all. But you know what you're building. So let's just talk about, like, why are you building this product? Like, what is your journey altogether?
Yeah. Thank you, Vishwa. So there are two things which we had seen back in 2023, Vishwa. That time LLMs were only content generation machine. Like, you give them a prompt and they generate content around it. The content could be text, images, or video, right? On top of these LLMs, people are also building vertical agents, and they are very narrow in scope, right? Like someone building ASDR and all. And from a user's perspective or from an enterprise perspective, if you look at, if they have to completely, like, if they are looking for an autonomous system that can manage 100 of their workflows or jobs, they have to employ a lot of AI agents, manage their infra, pay for their cost. And again, it's too much cognitive overload for them. That's what we had seen in 2023, that there will be an autonomous system which will be managing job across departments, systems, and industries. And that's how Ravian AI was born. Ravian AI is one platform to which you can outsource your work. The AI works along with you in a collaboration, right? It decides how it is going to solve that particular problem. In order to solve that particular problem, this call its agentic capabilities, apps, and APIs figure out the best way to solves it, and it executes the whole program on your device itself and gives you the output, right? And this is what how Ravian AI was born. Lucas, if you want to add something.
I think you covered everything, Dheeraj. And also, there's one thing that we wanted to build this application. Why? Because we have seen people struggling with multiple tools, hopping from one tool to another to get to one particular AI. And we wanted to provide everything from one platform. I think that's the whole idea, Vishwas.
So Vishwa, you talked about orchestration, right? There are platform like NAD and JPI where you go and manually create your workflow.
Yeah.
Here in our AI, it is completely simple. Whatever the outcome you're looking for, convert it into a plain English. The AI will design complete workflow for you and execute it. So there is no hassle. And our biggest vision is to, can we democratize AI to everyone having a system, right? You do not need to, be a techie. You do not need to be know about what is and how to create agent or workflow and all of that. Just you need to know what outcome you're looking for. Give it to the AI. AI will create the workflows for you and execute it in real time while having a conversation with you and understanding what exactly you want.
Got it. So, guys, there are a lot of tools, lot of technology. I think Lokesh can be the one who can be answering it. Like, why are you chasing this market? Because a lot of times when the founder comes in, there are hundreds of dynamics that changes, right? Hey, we are trying to solve the problem statement, but we are stuck somewhere. Two, you know what? We are chasing the right set of problem statements and we are building it. But like, why are you guys chasing the this marketplace? Because it's a clutter, it's really humongous, but you guys are also making a lot of strides in the market. But like, why are you guys chasing this market?
Right. So, Vishwas, I think rather than for us, right, we haven't seen it like we are chasing the market. Um, as I said, right, we both me and Dheeraj were machine learning engineer from our whole life, right? And this gives us an opportunity with the generative AI that now a model can predict text tokens, right? So in that direction, we took a bold step that how about if we can engineer a product which can do it all. And when we say do it all, what we wanted to say is everybody must have used ChatGPT, right? You go to ChatGPT, you write some question, some prompt, and then you get some response out of it. And then maybe you paste it somewhere or it just for you, right? Or maybe you start building your PPT. You need to have some content, so you write some prompts to get those content. So the idea was very basic, that why can't we just generate the PPT from there? Why can't we just send an email from there? Why can't we just do machine learning, data science, building software applications, games, just from one place? Why it has to be that an AI just gives you some text and then you have to make sure or you have to figure out where do you want to put it? So that was the whole idea. That was, I think, the gap that we saw, that if we can build such an AI which can just work on its own, captures your intention, and then have its own memory, right, to build something for you. And then the workflows can be variable, right? Whatever you want to do. Maybe today you wanted to go for some stock analysis, but after 5 minutes, once the stock analysis is done, now you wanted to send the stock analysis to your friend, right, as an email or maybe as a report. Once that is done, you wanted to schedule this sending of the email to your 10 friends, something like that. So I'll say the user, we do not want the user to feel like, okay, now this part is done. For this, another problem statement, I have to go to some other platform. We are building Ravian in such a way that it'll take all of it.
Sure. I think most of all there's an I think this is an unplanned question for you both. So maybe you may choose to answer or not. But like, of course there are a lot of automations that are there, but like there are a lot of customizability that a person wants, right? Hey, tools today, think of chat gpt. It's a generic tool where a person uses for coding, a person uses for maybe some people are telling me that we write a lot of amazing test codes because we know how to put the code and get a test code for it. But there are a lot of iterations that goes behind learning curve, right, of a tool or a technology. But your tool stays on your own laptop and it learns from the ecosystem that is already getting built over there. That means, hey, I want to access this file, I want this, I want that. It's all about that. It's all about the localization and interpreting it. But like, how do you think about the learning curve that is required for any new tool or any new technology? How is that gap between the product and technology getting closer and closer so that everybody knows what they're doing. Because today an MBA college is offering a degree in AI. I'm feeling a little perplexed, like, is it going in a right fashion is what I'm actually putting myself as a first question towards. So that's what I was just thinking. Like, what do you think about that learning curve that is going to widen, or else is it going to get closer? Like
Yeah.
you both can answer.
So the learning curve, yeah, I'll answer and then I'll pass it to Dheeraj, right? The learning curve will be there, right? The things that a person should know, that what all Ravian can give. So let's suppose
Mm.
we are just integrating tools as of now, like we got like what 50 plus tools, and we are thinking about integrating like 100,
Mm.
200 tools. I think the only part that a person should know is that if my tool is present in the platform, if not, then they'll be able to integrate it, right? It's just that. After that, what we expect user to write some outcome oriented
Mm.
prompts, some outcome oriented. For example, when somebody says that I want to build a game, so just let us know what game you want to build. I want to build a Flappy Bird game. I want to build this game. I want to build the screen of the game. Maybe I want to build a net new level for this game, right? And then
Mm.
it starts working with you. So it asks you questions back, right? Just like any assistant would have done that, right? And then it starts coding or generating those reports step by step. But I'll pass it to Dheeraj now.
Hey, thanks, Lokesh. Adding on to Lokesh's thing here, Vishwa, if like right now everyone is aware of Chat GPT or Cloud AI or Mistral and all of that, but apart from like very tech oriented people, a lot of the world is still not aware of what the possibility with agentic AI and all of that. There will be a learning curve for them as well, and there will be a time that people will know like what is possible with AI, right? We are also trying to add and educate our audience as much as we can, but our platform is pretty simple, right? It's not that you have to manually take different components and design the workflow. So in order to minimize the learning curve and make the platform very friendly, we have kept it simple, right? So that you do not have to go and design the complete workflow end to end and install Docker and then execute the application or the workflow on your own, right? So it is all of them is taken care by us. What you have to do as an user is download the product, install in your application, and start asking outcome oriented question, and let the AI work with you and work for you and get the work output end to end for you. So that's how we are going in the market.
Sure, sure. I think, guys, it's time for us to start a demo, because I think presenting screen option is there. You just guys go start presenting the screen, and we are good to go. But why don't you show the actual potential of what Ravian AI can do today, so that tomorrow, if somebody has to start, it's very easy for them to just go on with it.
Yeah, I'm sharing my screen. Can you see?
Yeah, I can see the screen. Perfect.
So let's do one thing. One complicated workflow which we had asked it to do. Lucas, do you think that DCF valuation wala workflow we should take it, right?
Sure, your take.
Yeah. Let me convert this. Go on. I'm asking the AI to go on unilever.com and get reports of annual report 2022, let's say 2025. Do a DCF valuation. Go on yahoo.com or wherever and get currency. Today's like 29th stock. 29th. Stock price. Compare it. Create an HTML report and so it's a very complicated workflow where I had asked that go on unilever.com and download the annual report of their annual reports from 2022 to 2025. Once that
Got
is
it.
done, come back, do a DCF valuation. So See, this is how the whole workflow has been created autonomously with the AI, where it is saying that how it is going to break the whole process which you have asked for into multiple steps. For example, the first step is visiting the unilever.com and collecting the annual reports, right? Then extracting the financial data needed from the annual report for DCF valuation. Then performing the DCF valuation. After it is done with the performing DCF valuation, it will navigate to web browser again and get the stock price, compare the DCF valuation with the stock price fetched from the Yahoo, and create an HTML report and send that to me, right? I'm just accepting this plan itself, and we'll continue the conversation. So see, if I as a human, right, with the current set of technology, with the help of LLM or other tools, if I had to do it, most of the work I'll be doing manually, right? For example, I will be going on the web browser gathering the report, then maybe I will be giving it to some AI to do the DCF valuation, right? Once the DCF valuation is done, I'll be taking the current stock price and passing it to the. Here you can see that AI has launched its web browser capabilities, and it is navigating to Unilever and getting the output. While it is running, let me continue. Either these workflow I will be performing on my own, or I will be taking help of the fragmented tools to do certain part of the job, and I will be combining the whole workflow on my own, and then I will be getting the output itself. Even though if I am a human, right, most of the work are very much complicated, right? For example, the DCF valuation part. For this, I need to have a very good knowledge of finances and all of that. Then I will be only able to perform. So this tool which you are seeing, Ravian, is there for general tasks also, but it can also perform complex tasks for which we hire CAs, CFAs, head of engineering or PhDs and all of that, right? So, and other tools like Javier and Anything, if you had to do this, you will be going manually creating these workflow, and again, it will be fixed for you. In the next question, if your objective changes, you again have to create the workflow. Here, you do not have to worry about how the workflows are being created. I just given it the prompt for which I was looking for an outcome. It has decided how it is going to solve this complete problem end to end. Whatever it is required, right? It required a web access, it will do that. If it and Also we have not kept it black box. Whatever it is doing, you can see here in the timeline itself at what step it is, what it is performing. It has the workspace as well, where you will be able to see, like, if it is writing any kind of code and executing it, you will be able to see here. If it is generating any kind of images, you will be able to see.
Can you show browser?
Yeah, sure. So it is navigating. Yeah. Let me do one thing. Let me just keep it here, keep this way. And oh, I'm so sorry. Whenever I'm clicking, Vishwa, it is good. The browser is being minimized. So on the third tab, if you see, there is a browser tab, right? So whatever the browser sessions are happening, right, that will be recorded and will be saved in the workspace. In the documents, any kind of output which you are generating, maybe code files, maybe Excel files, maybe CSV files, PPTs, HTML, and all of that. All the output files will be saved in the documents itself. So this is what the product looks like, Vishwa. Any question, I would happy to answer.
I have no questions. I started using it, I think for one of my tasks which I had. I think it just gave gave me a very easy job. I was able to do the things beforehand. So that's the whole point. I think you have some results out there which are just ready or something, so that we can just show it to them quickly.
Yeah. While this workflow is running,
You
let
can
me
just
see.
show an old result or so.
Okay,
Some
just
old
one.
result is also fine.
That's what I'm trying to find. For example, oh, I have to stop this workflow. I'm stopping just to show you the output. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
For example, here I had, so it's an old report. I do not have anything handy. Do you have, Lokesh, anything handy for you with you?
I think in an email or something, like you
Yeah,
just
that
have it in
email.
the email.
Just one second.
Email, you just can show it to us. Yeah, that would be perfect.
So for an instance, this particular outcome which we had shared. So this is one of the report where we were showing demo to News 18, right? They have multiple news and multiple episodes going on. So we were analyzing that particular report itself, and this is what has been generated by the AI, and the output was sent to the person I was talking to. So that's the capability it has, right? It can get your job done end to end.
Hmm.
And
Well,
if you can share your before and after experience which you had with
I
the
think Vivek Bhojwani is asking how different it is from a no-code platform.
Lucas, you want to take it up?
Yeah. So if we see like no code platforms, right? They're also there out in the market. We will not
Hmm.
say it's a no code platform. Yes. If you are from a software development side, you must understand what code it has written in order to run it. But it's 100% not a no code platform. It's a low code platform, I'll say.
Got it.
But for user input who are not from software development side, we only need information in textual or natural language, right? But people who are from software, they're building software. Definitely, at some point of time, it will going to be asking what is it that you're going to implement, and for that, a user must understand what they're building, and maybe some coding would be required. But just for the applications where you require to build softwares.
So to
Hmm.
add on to this, Vivek, it's a low code platform, right? That and you can do vibe coding on it as well, right? For example, if you want to build, what we did is we asked that can you go and clone the Lovable website, lovable.dev. So what it did, it went on the web, understood the whole design persona of the whole website, lovable.dev, came back, created the whole website end to end, did testing, given us the output, and we were able to launch the HTML file and able to see what how it has created all of that. So if you want to do vibe coding, it is a good tool to start with.
But Dheeraj, we have a video of that, right?
Yes, we do have video. Do you want me to play? It's a 3 minute video, so it will take a lot of time.
It's
But we can.
okay. Like you guys can just share the link, and you if you guys have some highlights, you can just show it on the screen. That's also fine for me.
So yeah, just 1 second. Let me share again.
Sure.
It's on our channel, Ravian.a. For example, this is,
You're not sharing your screen.
I'm not sharing.
Yeah, yeah. You're not sharing.
Oh, I just shared my screen. Just 1 second.
Yeah, yeah.
So just quickly, I'm walking you through this whole prompt. Just 1 second.
Got it. Sure.
So Dheeraj, can you like pause it and show it from the very beginning, like what exactly we asked and how it performed?
Yeah.
See, this is the. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
can hear you. We can hear you.
This is the clone the website lovable.dev was the prompt. Once we had given this, and that was the whole what it was, and it has navigated on lovable.dev website. Going
We
to
lost you, Dheeraj. Unable to hear you.
Yeah, for a
So at
while.
this point of time, let me take it from here. At this
Yeah.
point of time, what it has done is that it has launched its own browser and now started browsing the website, right? Because it can see and then it is going to generate the same front end of the application, right?
Hmm.
Once that is done, then we expect this developer who is doing this vibe coding to write that can you write a backend code for this as well. Now for that specific part, we expect the person should know the coding. He or she must have that coding experience. Until they can't know it's a front end or the back end application, they can't like. But this can do it all. But if we are just asking it to clone the website, it is going to clone. I think Dheeraj can show, but then that is just the front end of the application.
Yeah, yeah. Let me do one thing. Let me play it for 10-20 seconds where you will be seeing it coding and the final output being generated, and then we'll stop.
Sure.
So it is coding as of now. So all the output files which you are seeing here has been saved, right? The whole front end and like HTML file and all. And all of these is being performed on your local device. The application is like running on your local device on your computer's computing power. So all the files which are being generated, the input and outputs are being stored on your laptop only or the desktop only.
Got it. Got it.
So this is
Nice.
the output which it has generated, right? Completely cloned the
Hmm.
website end to end, and we are testing. So just stopping the screen.
Got it. Got it. Perfect, folks. Thank you so much for. I think this series was always designed for making sure that the great startups. Every startup is great, but at the end of the day, it's all about being in the market and how do you take it forward. But you guys are doing phenomenal job in terms of giving that edge accessibility to somebody who is using it on their laptop. There's no fear of like too much of like, hey, I'm going to burn this many tokens, this many amount of work has to go on through it. I need to spend my extra compute outside connected, peer the network, whatnot. I'm like, there are a lot of things that comes in, and I think you guys are doing a phenomenal job in terms of giving that accessibility to people. I think great. Thank you so much, folks. It's a nice podcast. Not just with a I just get the feel of my DevRel days where I just go out there, just do a demo, just talk and do the demo, and that's the whole strategic move that we used to do. And today we have it. And thank you so much, Dheeraj. Thank you so much, Lokesh, for this amazing podcast. This spotlight series was designed for amazing founders coming in and just exploring the way the market is and how the market perception is. I think maybe you guys have a lot of other milestones to hit. Congratulations on your first milestone of being on a social media platform, full-fledged, talking both as a founders together. But hopefully to see you more strides in life, strides in the journey of building this Ravian.ai. And all the best, folks. And see you soon, folks, to the viewers who are watching this
Absolutely.
podcast. And next time, it's always a new guest, a new podcast, a new persona, a new episode, and a new startup to just have a chill chat with. So see you soon, folks, tomorrow or else whenever
Vishwa.
that we get a chance. Yeah.
It was
Thank
Thank you
you.
pleasant.
so much.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Pleasure talking with you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm ending